Now work on the document approval process. So I'll go to site contents. From here, I will be creating a new library. Okay. So this will be for the document library, specifically to uploading this approval documents. So I'll say, what is this process called? PND workflow, NFPS PND workflow. I'll say NFPS doc workflow. So as per the requirement, whenever you add any file into this folder, it should be triggering an approval email, and that will be going to the first level of reviewer. And once that reviewer completes his review, he will forward it to the second level of reviewer, actually the approver. So he can again review the document and ask for some external additional information from the requester. And once he is satisfied with the things, he will go and approve it. Okay, so first of all, let's have the status column getting created here. Go to library settings. I'll create a column as status. So it will be a choice. So the default will be new, and let's say it is awaiting initial review. So I think new is not required. So as soon as the document is getting uploaded, it will directly go for awaiting initial review. So once he completed, it will get moved to the next level, and is the document reviewer. So it will be awaiting document review. Then he will be completes the review and he will advise to proceed. So I will say review completed. So in between, if you want, you can add one more for sent for clarification. So the document reviewer will send back to the requester for some clarification. So that is sent for clarification. So the default will be awaiting initial review. Okay, then I will click OK. Okay, so now we are going to capture the feedback of the reviewer. So I'll say initial reviewer comments. It will also multi-line, and yeah. So I will also take the action of initial reviewer. Action taken by initial reviewers at that time should get captured. So I'll create one more column. Say initial review completed on. You can keep it as single line of text. Click OK, or you can even take it to date and time, but single line of text will be easy to capture the timestamp. Okay, then I will create two other columns for the document reviewer. Document reviewer comments multi-line text. So I'll create one more. Document review completed on. I'll keep single line text. Okay. Now there is one more thing we've missed in the status. So first it will be awaiting approval. Then it will be approved and go for awaiting document review. There is another chances that it is getting rejected at initial review. Okay, so if you have the possibility to make the document rejected also. Okay, and there is one more thing here, rejected at document review. Here you can also say review completed and approved. So there is B rejection also. The final status then will be on document review, rejected at document review. Okay, so now it is clear. But it's crossing all says the final will be review completed and approved. Okay, now it is time to add the workflow. So our document library is ready. You can go to column settings and just hide the modified by everything. Then this is ID, you can bring it on the top, enable it. Now it is quite okay. Now I'll go to the Power Automate. Click on New, Automated Cloud Flow. Yes, NFPS doc workflow. So here you search for file, and when a file is created, or this one, when a file is created or modified, this is what we want. Click create. Okay, so first we will set the site address. It's going to be a NFPS docs live workflow. So whenever any new file added or existing file modified, the workflow will get triggered. So first we will check the document status and send the email accordingly. So there is one more thing we can do, adding the respective reviewer's name in a config list, or if it is going to be one single person, you can directly hard code it. Okay, so I'll first set the condition, or even you can use switch case also. So in the switch, you can set the status value, and the case one can directly go to the library settings and take the status, because this is case sensitive, so I will get it directly from the status value. So once it is awaiting initial review, okay, so in that case you can also make awaiting initial review. So here you are going to send the email for the initial reviewer. So you do send email v2, you can choose. So you can give the name of your initial reviewer. So I'll just hard code my name. So here you can see new document added for initial review. So here you can mention I review. Here you can say the link to the form. Link to the item that you can add. So this is actually going to send the email only. Okay. So in our case, we are not only going to send the email notification, but we are also want them to take the action on that. Either they can approve or reject it, right? So instead of sending the email, you can also send a task approval process. So this I will delete. You can search for approval. So here you choose start and wait for an approval. So choose first to respond. If you have more than one approvers and you want the approval of everyone, then choose this everyone must approve. But here I'll choose first to respond. I'll say new document added for initial review. Okay, and assignee, you can set the name of the assignee and a link to item. You can connect it here. Okay, we'll say here you can give the name of the document also. File name with extension. So they will be notified with the notifications in Teams as well as in the Microsoft Outlook. So once this activity is completed, so based upon the outcome, so this I will rename it as initial review. Okay. So here I will go for a condition. So you have to choose for outcome. So here you will say approve. Once they approved it, you can update the status here. Here you can say update item. Choose for the same and of document library. It's not there. Then not this one. Update file properties. This you can choose. So here you can say libraries of Stack Overflow identifier you can get from the ID, and yes, the status value, it is going to be once they approve the initial review, it will go to the document review. So that's it. And you can also just copy this action and paste it here. But here, when they rejected it, it is going to be rejected at initial review. And one more thing, what you can update on this, you can add the initial reviewer comments completed on. So initial reviewer comments, you can go to this and you can click on the CMO. Here you can see response comments that you can add here, and initial review completed on, that also can add this completion date. So this is getting captured here. Similarly for rejection also, if you want, you can add both the things. So enable the initial reviewer comments completed on, then for this search for comments, it as completion date. Okay, now this is for awaiting reviewer. So the case 2 will be awaiting document review. When it is awaiting document review, again we will be creating a task. So here task should be created. So search for approval. So here you are going to ask for a start and wait for an approval. So now this is also first to respond. So here you can also give the title of the document. Waiting for document review. Here you can set the name of the person who is going to be the document reviewer, as well as here you can give the item link. Here you can give the file name with extension. And that's it. So same way we created approval process here also. This I'll make it as document review. So this document reviews, again we are going to get this condition. Here will be document review outcome equals to approve. Okay. Here you can add update file properties. With the ID and status after the document review approval, it will be review completed and approved. and you can also set the document review comments and completed on. For the comments, you can again go to response comments that you can add, completion date. So similarly, here you can update file properties, document review comments completed on. So here it will be rejected at document review and comments, and get the response comments, and here completion date. Okay, so this is the second case, and third case will be for document review completed. Here you can mention this. Here you can directly send the mail for completion. So here you can send the mail to the use dynamic content, get the person who created it. So here you can search for created by email. So let's see, you can give the title of the document. This document is document review is completed and approved. So the same you can enter the subject line also. Document review is completed. You can also provide the comments given. So you can give initial review comments, document reviewer comments. So get it from the dynamic content. So initial reviewer comments, can give the document reviewer comments. You can give the completed time also, completed on, you can say document review completion time. So this way you can make more meaningful message. Okay, and finally the default one you can use for send email. Okay, so actually you can copy this and paste it here. So instead of this, you can directly make it status value. So it can be rejected at the final stage or rejected at the initial stage. So you can do this. And here you can mention this reviewer comments. Everything is fine. I can save this. Now let's test the flow. Make it testing mode, manual. So here I will upload a document. So I'll upload this Excel file. So by default, it will be awaiting initial review. Automatically, this is getting added, and the flow will be triggered. I'll open my mail also. And my Teams also I'll open. So once I get the notification, I can able to view it here. Only for the first time, the workflow will take some time to get triggered. Rest all it will trigger faster. Okay, now the flow is triggered. I got the email for the approve and reject option, and I also got a Teams message notification to approve and reject. So here I will give the comments. I am approved the document. So they can click and view the document also here. Okay. So this is also available, and you can also give some message content also. So I'll click approve. Now you can see the next stage has been moved, and I got the document review notification. So in all the places my name is there, hence I'm getting the mail. I mean, you can check the status updated here, awaiting document review, and my comments is added, time is also captured. So I will get the mail also for here. Now this one I am approving it from here. I'll make it approve. You can approve the document as a doc reviewer. I'll hit submit. Okay, now let's see the status updated here. It is review completed. So I'll be getting the final email now. So all the comments got captured here, and I got the final email. The review is completed, and I can see the things. Now let's do the one more testing for rejection. So I'll upload a new one. So this is my another document as it is awaiting initial review. So I got the mail and I got the approval task here also in Teams. Now I'm going to reject it. Testing for rejection, and I'll do reject. Okay, now let's see the status update here. See, it is rejected at the initial review, testing for rejection, and this time is also captured. Okay, hope this is helpful for you. You can check that and let me know if you have any doubts.